to Clubbervision with a touch of Cockney Sparrow. Yes, it's me, Lisa Nash. And what lovely weather we've got, eh? Someone phoned in last week and said, oh, I speak very loud and I've got lots to say. Well, mate, you're spot on. So if you want a quiet night in, you best turn off now, because this show is going to be loud and large. Mr. C, Leo and Matthew B get it together, Club On Magazine's Dance Shots, and hey, it's Cream's 6th birthday. But now for a night less ordinary, because, come on, let's face it, that's exactly what it is. It's Bagleys in London for freedom.
Hi, I'm Norris Windross and you're watching Clubbervision here on ITV. Ciao.
Freedom of Bagleys invites us to get mixed up in the perils of clubbing alongside the 3,000 people as they dance their way through the 4 rooms, to get ready for the eye-popping visuals and the awesome sounds as they kidnap some of London's finest DJs and hold the clubbers to ransom.
Enjoy the silence.
We're here at Freedom at Bagleys in London, and I'm joined by Debbie, Mark, and Mel. Freedom, I mean, why would you say it's been such a success?
Well, if I knew that, I'd bottle it and sell it probably for a lot of money. But I think it's because we worry, really, because we don't get complacent, you know. I mean, a bit long in the tooth of the game now, so so we try very hard. And when you got
how do you try hard?
Just the fresh ideas all the time. I mean, clubbing is like fashion, it has to change, it has to evolve all the time, and you just don't get stout.
Something called the Bar Series, tell me about that.
Okay, the Bar Series. So what we do is change it every 3 months. I mean, with a club this size, you have to sort of cater to popular demand, but you've also got to be sort of a little bit cutting edge. So down there we try to do different things. So we recently had something called the Beat Bar run for a 3-month season, which is really good, doing all great big people like the freestylers,
right,
working with people like Kuna Cuts and Fuel and stuff, and that was good. And now we're doing
sort of a mixture.
Yeah, and then we did like sort of a summer sort of thing called the Gold Bar, like bringing all the oldies in, and we're bringing a US house sort of thing in there soon with Spencer Brown.
But a big regular night like this, I mean, do you have a plan, like a promotional strategy?
Value for money, basically. I mean, it's 4 rooms, 4 different rooms, a lot of DJs, big DJ lineup.
What time are you open till?
7 in the morning.
Who's playing here tonight? You must know, being the host.
We have Pete Wardman here tonight, Lisa Pinup. Ariel.
You look like Lisa Pinup.
I know, yeah. We get a lot of people confuse us.
The majority of the rooms are house, 1 garage room, but we don't do nothing too hard. Just simple. Play music, what everybody wants to hear.
Where do you want to take it? I mean, you always going to be here at Bagleys?
Well, we're going to be touring next year, so we're going national next year. And we've also been invited to New York for a residency. World domination.
We have Ariel here, the resident at Freedom. Right, this guy started DJing at the age of 10. So what kind of stuff were you playing then? Or can't you remember?
Talking Heads, big American band.
Right.
B-52.
B-52?
Yeah. I was doing, Muhammad used to run a club when I was a kid. So I started playing there, and then my brother was a DJ as well. And then it kind of carried on, and then I did Buenos Aires, and then I did quite a few countries in South America. The groove I'm into is a Latin groove. So whatever if I'm doing an 8 hours and I play a trance record, they have to have Latin percussion. If it doesn't have anything Latin on it, it doesn't make me move.
And you've just built your studio, so are you making use of it?
It's really good. Well, I'm always starting on Monday, working on something. But you spend a couple of weeks after you set it all up, So
have you only just finished it?
Yeah, everything just go wrong in the first week, so but everything is cool. Yeah.
So what are your plans? What kind of stuff are you going to be making?
The next record I'm doing, the next one is called Cargo. It's coming out in December, and then I'm doing the follow-up after that.
Any collaborations? Or are you going solo?
No, at the moment.
Right, you're the resident of Freedom, and I mean, I've never known in London for someone to play an 8-hour set. Talk to me a little bit about it.
Well, the funniest thing is, like, we were actually the first doing a weekly 8-hour set. It used to be 10 when we started. But I don't think it's a big deal to play an 8-hour set. I think the big deal is make it work. When I came to Europe, it was like doing 2 hours set. It was like a joke. I think DJs should play for longer, because otherwise the crowd don't care really you cannot take them anywhere. Just play for 2 hours. It's like 21 records, 22 records you play. It's just not enough. It's good for money though, but it's not enough.
One New Year's Eve, you played a 17-hour set. I'm not joking, that is.
I was playing in Buenos Aires.
I mean, so what do people? That is mad. So what do people have to come and bring you takeaways?
That's why I'm playing 8 now.
This is Pete Wardman, everyone at home. Can I just establish, right, this guy is very tall, so he found like a little...
sat down,
found him a little chest of drawers so he could sit on. Right, your musical career blossomed whilst at drama school, and then you were spotted by a DJ agency. So initially, did you want to be an actor?
No, I went to drama school to do lighting designing. I actually trained to be a television lighting designer, and I fell into DJing like a lot of people who are doing all right by mistake, really. So it wasn't really an intention.
Well, because I kind of thought maybe that's what led you into presenting, because you did BPM, didn't you?
That's right. Yes, you're the one that you probably meant to mention or something. Yeah, I did that for a while, only as a fill-in, really, just now and again for a laugh, because as you know yourself, it's a real good laugh doing this. Radio is something that I've been in for quite a while already. Yeah. I mean, I launched a station in '88. It was the first thing I did.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
A station called Power FM down in Hampshire, and we launched that after the government allowed the splitting of the frequencies to a youth audience, and that did really well. And I was there 4 years doing the breakfast show, as well as running it, and then left to go to Kiss, and that's how I ended up in Kiss in '92.
And you've taken over from Graham Gold. So how have you settled here?
All right. I mean, it's not really taken over from Graham Gold. I mean, every so often they sort of shuffle us around to keep us on our toes, basically. So Graham's now doing Friday night, doing the network show Friday Night Kiss, and I'm doing Saturday afternoon 5 till 7, and I'm doing the Sunday show as well with Don Phillips and Mix Mag.
Resident at Trade, because you've been there for quite a while, haven't you?
Been there for just about 2 years now. I mean, it's not as long as the club's going to be 9 years old, I think, or 8 years old this year.
Did you take over from Till Paul's kind of set?
Kind of. Paul left, and then they tried a few different people out, and I was somebody that sort of came in on the back end of that. And then
you fitted the slot.
And I fitted the slot, kind of, and I slept with all the managers, basically.
Right, The Trade, there's a new album out, isn't there?
Yeah, there is at the moment, which doesn't feature me, so I have to go and buy it. It features Steve Thomas and Alan Thompson. It's called Trade Summer Holiday, and there will be another one around probably February next year, which I think I'm going to do with the Sharp Boys, of which there is no title yet, but I'll be on the next one.
And you're here tonight at Freedom. Yep. Are you a regular, or is it kind of a one-off?
I'm kind of sort of semi-regular. So I'm doing the Positive room tonight with Nick Hawkes and Kevin Robinson, so I'm looking forward to that. In fact, I should be playing now. Hello, this is Pete Wardman, and you're watching the perpetually pouting Lisa Nash on Clubbervision on ITV.
Catman.
Yes.
So what's your name, and where'd you come from?
Yeah, I'm Paul, and I'm from sunny Brighton. I'm Dan.
Mel.
So where do you live then?
I live in Reading, which is 50 miles away.
So what's your names anyway?
I'm Steph.
I'm Ben. Lee.
I'm from Vancouver, Canada.
We're best mates from South Africa.
And do you live in London?
No, Milton Keynes.
So what brings you here tonight then?
Work thing.
It's the ultimate accessory.
Like, great club. Great club.
The club scene in South Africa is very similar to this.
They've got some good rooms and they've got some good music. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Something's poking out a little bit there.
It's disgusting. I love large things, yeah.
Is this like a regular slot for you?
On nights off work, yeah.
We come here quite often. It's the best.
Met her about 2 weeks ago. She's from London, and what can I say?
Too right.
Wearing my teeth away.
So what room do you like best? Because there's 4 in there.
All of them, yeah.
Jungle room.
Where's the swimming pool?
Yeah.
I'm an exotic dancer. It's a little bit different.
I'll say the tips. Well, I've just qualified as a nurse.
So what kind of music do you like?
Well, I'm into house a bit, but mostly drum and bass.
I'm more into garage than house.
I like the hard house.
Who's your favourite DJ at the moment then?
Ariel.
Pete Wardman's really good.
Lisa Pin-up in the other room is great.
What's so great about it?
We come up from Reading once a month. This club is the best club. You get all the best people in the whole of London, all the best music, and you go, yeah, and then you go out and you put it inside, and that's freedom, mate. You know it makes sense.
Music's blinding, everything's wicked.
We also go to Slinky on a Friday night, which is good, down in Bournemouth.
Oh, it's brilliant.
It's like out in London. I'm on telly, so
What's been the highlight of the evening so far? Have you had them done?
No.
I'm walking into people, training people's feet, and walking into walls.
Go and have a look at his bum. Windross here, and we spoke to him earlier in the series. We spoke to him about extension of names like Norris Windross and about partnerships. So, in music, have you found a partner yet?
Yeah, I've done, as you know, from last time, I've been working with Grant, so there's a right before my eyes is out there. But that's the coalition type thing. I'm working with other people as well. So
That's what I was going to say, because you're working in and towards production, like you say, with the likes of Grant Nelson. And you had an album out not long ago, Ride the Underground.
Yeah, the mix CD. Yeah.
The mix CD.
That's the one.
So any more plans to work with him or with anyone else?
I'm going to be in with Grant in the studio in the next couple of weeks, actually. Just finished the project with Gavin and my sister. I'm going to be working with Ray Early. Going to be working with quite a few people. There's a lot in the diary. What you should look out for right now is Heartbeat, and that's by Sudo, which is myself, Gavin Mills of Catch, and my sister Rose Windross.
So what would you say your best qualities are?
I don't know. I think it's just that I try to be friendly towards everyone, try to keep a smile on my face.
Would you say there's a distinctive style about your music?
I like it to be known as quite funky, even though right now I'm on the underground thing. I play funky. Funk's in my veins, so funky, yeah.
You've just very, 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 very recently got the residency here at Freedom. Any reason for that?
I said yes to it because I like the crowd here. It's not an underground crowd, and I play mostly to underground crowds at the moment, so I can play a little bit more of the vocal stuff, commercial stuff, maybe even house in the set, a bit more eclectic. So I'm looking forward to producing some out of this world sets, really funkier sets, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
So have you got any other residencies?
This is the only one. Just look out for the name, Norris Windross, Norris the Boss Windross.